And now, for your viewing and listening pleasure, the one, the only scrapbooker extraordinaire, Terry Glamma Rice.
That's how I told the kids they had to call me was Glamma. Okay, so today I am scrapbooking me and Ashton. And I showed you this during the photos at hand, and this was the day after we had celebrated Christmas and had a, what are those guns called? Nerf gun fight. And I had a blister on my thumb from shooting so much. So anyway, I was holding Ashton here, and I think Grandpa got the picture, didn't you?
Of course.
So I'm going to be scrapbooking that, and I'm using this paper. I'm pretty sure it's from Paper Studio. Otherwise it might be die cuts with a view, one of those paper pads. And my favorite paper is like paper with words on it. And I went to make baby layouts one day, and like this was all I had was just assorted word papers. But so anyhow, I'm going to, oh, let me tell you all the things I'm going to use. So the rest, that is Paper Studio. These are Baby Boy by Echo Park. I'm also going to be using letters from American Crafts, and this is called Grayson, and it's these silver letters, well, words. I'm going to be using alphas from Elle Studio, and I'm going to be using chipboard from Echo Park. It's a boy. So I've got a big variety happening here. So I've already got this on another piece of paper because this is super thin, and then I'm going to put these two together, and I think it'll probably be easier for me to just do this since I have the opportunity to do that. There you go, that works. And so this is an 8x8 and this is an 8x5. And then I have this little ruffle, and do I want to put it like this? Or like this? Decisions. I think I'll put it this way. So I'm gonna flip it over so I can line it up. Yeah, one day when Tegan was little, the neighbor lady, she was older, and so they always called her Grandma too. And so it's like everybody had, I don't remember if they called her Grandma something, like the lady's last name, or maybe her first name. So anyhow, Tegan has said, what do you want to be called? And I says, Grandma. I said, I don't care what you call me as long as you call me. So anyhow, I thought, no, I think I'd like to be called Glamma. So she's, I don't know, she might be the only one that calls me Glamma, but once in a while the other kids do too. Because I thought, you know, if you're going to be a grandma, you might as well be a Glamma, right? I think so. Okay, so I'm going to shoot for the center because I want to be underneath where, so you can see where it says baby. So probably maybe up just a little bit more. But I want you to be able to see that it does say baby. Okay. And then I think it'll probably be easier for me to do this. I'm going to use a banner. I said maybe that's my forte these 2 weeks because I've been using up all these banners, but they're so cute. And I'm gonna put this over here, so I think I'm just gonna do this because that way I can maybe put it in the right spot without messing it up. But I'm gonna try not to push it down too much. I think I want to put it over, put it over just a little bit. So I got room for the strings because I do like to have strings. So I'm just going to gradually curve it. But not quite as much as what I had it on this paper. I curved it that much just to make it fit onto the wax paper. Okay, let's see here. I think am I going to be able to leave myself enough room to stretch out my twine a little? Yeah, that should be pretty good there. I think I'm going to try to straighten it out just a little bit more. This is where, you know, that light hand where you're not pushing it all the way down helps. Oh, now I can't pick it up. Okay. Now it's got me thinking of doing this all the way across, but I kind of have a plan for this, so I think that's good right there. And so while I'm at it, I might as well put the twine. I'm using blue twine. I was really wanting a tan, but I did not have a tan, so I think that needs to be put on my list. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off. And then I used this the other day, and Janet always used this, but I thought I just always used whatever, you know, it didn't really matter. But I did really like this. It really seemed like it worked better. So I am doing what Janet said. Use this stuff. Because I really did like that the other day. Okay. I don't remember what I used it on, but it really worked good. Okay, and then I'm just gonna run it up to it. And then I'm gonna, I like that. So let's see, can I just go ahead and then do my little curve. Oh, I'm trying to pull it around, I guess. Don't want to really pull it around. I'm going to shorten it a little bit because I don't want it to actually run into my little banner. I like that little curve. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, and then let me see how this, you know, it's like I kind of get it to kind of figure out how it's going to wind. So what's it going to do? Maybe like that. I like that. behind the screen. So I just kind of like draw a glue line. Okay, so that looks good there. And I forget how long it takes to dry. It didn't really take too long that I noticed. But then again, I, get it done and just leave it anyway. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the picture right here, but I want to make sure that I have enough room for my letters, because I'm gonna call it Little Dude, because that's what his mom calls him. She calls both the boys Little Dude. So I'm gonna put this right about here. I'm gonna put it kind of at the end of my photo, and then I'm gonna put this over here, and this is from the chipboard frames, and I kind of want to bring it in to where they're kind of like both from the side. It's the same. Oh, and I forgot to Dremel off those things. And it's like that's always so much faster than doing this and filing it. I'm spoiled by that Dremel tool. Okay, now this actually was in there sideways because I don't think they actually intend for you to use it together, but I flipped it over because I am going to use it together. And I've done that before, and I like to be able to use those. Okay, so I think that's probably about right there. So I'm actually going to put this down first. So make sure I have that where I want it, and that way I should be able to put the picture right there too. Okay. And I'm just kind of lining up the plaid here. So that chipboard's not fitting perfectly, but I think it will fit good enough. I've turned them over before and had them work well. Okay, so I'm just going to put this pretty close to that picture. And here I'm going to put Dude. Yeah, sometimes when they were little, she always called him, "Hey, little dude." And so she still calls him, "Hey, little dude." And then the big dude, she must just call him Dude, because I hear her still call him that. Okay, and then I have this little button, and these are the Stampin' Up buttons. So I'm going to put that there, and I wonder how this would work on that. I think I'm going to use this for that too. Might as well give it a shot. Now this this collection does have the button stickers, but I've already used those, so I just wanted to change it up a little. And then I have this little outfit, which I just always think they're so cute. I'm gonna put that kind of at an angle and let it roll off the paper. Then I have another little button, so I'm gonna put that one here. So we'll see, I'll let you know how good it does. I know that the other day when I was doing that bunny layout with the Mente, it's the autumn things where it had the little bunny and I put a ribbon on it. That thing came right through. I got a little thing in my ampersand. I need to get that out. Okay. Now I'll probably be wearing it for the rest of the night because I don't see it. Okay, so I'm just going to shoot for the center of this. And are these the one, do I have to glue these down? I think maybe. Okay. So I'm going to call it Little Dude in Glamma. Oh, it sounded like something slid. So me and the hubby was out feeding the horses carrots tonight. He asked me how many carrots I had because he was going to the store. And I said, well, I got a lot. And I said, we got the big carrot. He goes, oh yeah, you got the big ones too. And I said, yeah, I'm going to give those to the horses. So the horses got to eat organic carrots. Except for there were some a little more skittish than the others. And I know that they say that you're not supposed to feed them unless, you know, the people say it's okay. And they did tell us it was okay. And I asked them, you know, how much what they could eat. And because I asked them about the apples, because usually we have apples, but something got our apples. Either I heard squirrels can totally damage an apple tree. And so anyhow, we didn't have any apples for the horses. I was pretty sad about that. I think I'm going to do a little bigger. This is a little bigger button, but these buttons are just so cute. I mean, they have like such a pretty little pattern in them. I just love them. Every time I say that, I always think of, you know, when people always go, you love them, or kids, you love them, you should marry them. I was telling my husband something the other day. I says, I love it so much I want to marry it. Because, you know, we go around here acting like kids. Okay, I think that's all I'm doing. Oh, was I going to put enamel dots on it? I think I should. It'll give me another color. I really wanted some tan on here, so let me see if I can bring some tan into this, because I really want to do that. Let's see here. Or like this color where it's kind of orangish. Does that make it? Yeah. Maybe this. Let me see this. Because I actually had like an orange piece of paper left. But when I put my skin on that, I just became like same color. That's pretty close. Let me see. I really liked that color. I just couldn't be right up against it. You know, there's some things that you like and you just can never wear. It's kind of between these two. This is probably closer. Okay, I'm gonna use these, even though I really want to use the other ones, but oh well. No, that's gonna probably fall on me. Okay. I think I'm gonna use can use a big one down here. And one here and one here. Okay, don't want to use one. I'm going to use a small one over here. And over here I'm going to use small ones because the big ones would be too close to that button size. Okay. Don't want to run any over this. Kind of picturing it. No, I think I'm going to just slide that over though. Okay, I think that's good. So another one for Ashton's. Unless I put it in mine. Probably Ashton's. Okay, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. I will have close-ups at the end. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.